Now to the cackling witch herself, Joy Behar from The View, whose jealousy is something to behold.
I think she's probably been put in there because, according to Donald Trump, she's a 10. You know that's what it is.
Here is Joy objectifying the White House press secretary, saying she only has the job because she's hot.
Is Karoline Leavitt really changing the future of politics, or is she just another target of media controversy? At just 27 years old, Leavitt has already made waves as the youngest White House press secretary in U.S. history. But what should have been a career milestone has quickly turned into a media firestorm, and her journey is only getting started. Let's take a deeper look at the shocking twists surrounding her rise to power and the drama. Ignited by The View, Leavitt's meteoric rise to prominence has been nothing short of impressive. Before even hitting her late 20s, she had already taken on roles that most people dream of by the end of their careers. As the communications director for a major political campaign and the assistant press secretary under a prominent U.S. representative, her resume speaks for itself. Yet it wasn't until her first briefing as White House press secretary that the media truly took notice. Confident and poised,
the ever-empowering feminist Joy herself, everyone. And this is why, of course, she's on The View and not working for the most powerful man in the world.
Leavitt held her ground, defending her political views, even in the face of harsh criticism. But it was her appearance on The View that sparked the real controversy. Joy Behar, known for her sharp tongue and no-holds-barred opinions, made a remark during the show's heated debate about Leavitt's first press conference. She joked that Leavitt's appointment had less to do with qualifications and more to do with how she looked. Probably a 10 in Trump's eyes. The comment, which reduced Leavitt's merit to nothing more than her appearance, quickly went viral, stirring up a massive backlash. Many fans.
The president is focused on ensuring that the most competent individuals, the best and the brightest in this country, are in position.
And critics alike slammed Behar for being dismissive of Leavitt's credentials, with some accusing her of crossing a line of sexism. The firestorm didn't end there. Whoopi Goldberg added fuel to the fire with her own controversial remarks. About wokeness, she argued that Leavitt wouldn't have even gotten the job without the very wokeness she publicly criticized during her briefing. The hypocrisy of the moment was too much for many to ignore. On one hand, The View positions itself as a platform that champions women's strength and empowerment. On the other, the hosts seemed to undermine a young woman who had worked hard to build a successful career. The question many were asking: how could a show that claims to support women in power treat one of their own like this? The controversy quickly escalated when Leavitt filed a defamation lawsuit against both Behar and Goldberg. The lawsuit, reportedly worth millions, accused them of making slanderous comments that damaged her professional reputation. This move sent shockwaves through the world of daytime television, with many wondering if the damage to The View could be permanent. As the lawsuit continued to unfold, the hosts of The View scrambled to manage the fallout. They appeared on air in an emotional apology, with Behar's voice trembling as she expressed regret for her remarks. But was the apology sincere, or was it just a reaction to the mounting legal pressure? As the public awaited the next move, the question remained: was this all about the legal case, or was there more to it? Karoline Leavitt, despite the intense scrutiny, had remained composed in the public eye. In fact, she was quietly consulting with legal and media advisors, ensuring that her side of the story was heard loud and clear. Some insiders even speculated that Leavitt was planning to use the controversy to launch her own media platform, perhaps a podcast focusing on young professionals in politics. It seemed Leavitt wasn't just defending herself. She was building a brand, positioning herself as a force to be reckoned with in the political world. Meanwhile, Behar found herself at odds with those around her. Her refusal to back down from the controversy was only escalating the situation. Behind the scenes, reports suggested that her relationship with other View co-hosts was becoming increasingly strained. Alyssa Farah Griffin, a former Trump aide, on the panel was said to be growing frustrated with how Behar and Goldberg were handling the situation. Farah reportedly advocated for a more balanced approach, but Behar, refusing to acknowledge the harm caused by her comments, dug in her heels. This divide within the show's hosts seemed to be deepening, and the pressure was mounting on the producers to salvage The View's future. But the tension wasn't just confined to the set. As the lawsuit progressed, more rumors began circulating. Some speculated that the ongoing legal battle could result in the cancellation of The View, or at the very least, some significant changes to its format. Viewership was dropping, and internal friction was at an all-time high. The once harmonious dynamic among the hosts now seemed irreparably damaged. If The View couldn't recover from this, it might just become another casualty of the current political divide. For Leavitt, however, the controversy might have been a blessing in disguise. Rather than shrinking under the pressure, she had used the media storm to solidify her position as a rising star. The young press secretary was gaining momentum with every passing day. Public support for her grew as more people admired her grace under pressure and her unwavering stance on political issues. Leavitt, it seemed, wasn't just surviving the storm, she was using it to propel herself into the spotlight. The narrative surrounding her now wasn't just about a political appointment. It was about a young woman defying the odds and holding her own in a world that often silences young women with powerful voices. The drama behind the scenes at The View was only getting worse. As tensions continued to rise, the question remained: could the show survive this? The hosts seemed divided, with no clear resolution in sight. The future of the show itself now seemed to hang in the balance. Would the controversy be enough to sink The View? Or could it find a way to repair its image and move forward? Leavitt, for her part, continued to stand firm. She had faced personal and professional attacks, yet her reputation was only growing. Social media users were quick to point out how much more Leavitt had accomplished at 27 than most people ever will in their lifetimes. Despite the controversy, she was emerging as a role model for young women, showing them that it's possible to stand up for yourself even in the most challenging of situations. This controversy, instead of derailing her, was only building her platform and her influence. As for The View, the ongoing legal battle, internal rifts, and public outcry could very well determine its future. The days of a unified panel and carefree discussions seemed long gone. The public was demanding more accountability, and if the show didn't adapt, it might be forced to reckon with its place in the media landscape. But one thing was clear: Karoline Leavitt's story was far from over. As she continues to rise in prominence, she's not just changing the face of politics, she's rewriting the playbook. Whether this controversy will be the catalyst for her biggest move yet remains to be seen. And as the saga surrounding The View continues to unfold, it's clear that both Leavitt and the show will face significant challenges in the months to come. Stay tuned, because this drama is far from over, and the outcome will shape the future of political discourse and daytime television for years to come. Karoline Leavitt is not just making headlines. She's reshaping the media narrative. Stay with us for more updates on this evolving story. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Do you think The View will recover? Or is this the end for one of daytime TV's most iconic shows? Thanks for tuning in to Celebrate. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the drama surrounding Karoline Leavitt and The View, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. We've got more insider stories and exclusive content coming your way. Stay up to date with the latest celebrity news and media drama. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. We love hearing from you. Until next time, stay curious and keep beating to the rhythm of Celebrate.